It's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. From inside the 10, here he comes. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they were proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. That's the 35. He's open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Great job contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so he can go get the first down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll try it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running.
Once you start to get in towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the prize.
He'll keep it himself. And that's a very
that was a hard tackle.
And bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Leaves it with the running back.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They're getting injured.
Are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. The give on the counter. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. Then all of a sudden, boom, two guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really be honest.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion. And that
catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass.
We're 1 for 2 on fourth down.
And they popped it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying the left side. Finds a little space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. The run from the shotgun. A stop and pull. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cole. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole you got to throw. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through a hole, getting on his block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good.
Caught close to the marker. It's Cole. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a
No completion.
last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's good. Awesome.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old out of the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
They got good
Here's
offense.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bottom little time, lets it go. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it at the 15. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Gators are rolling down the field. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they've converted their first two third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Cole. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Gators will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short.
I'd be a field goal.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
I guess we're going with...
Time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not.
He lets one fly deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first.
Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Keeps it himself and gets the first.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And you're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They're going to run it. Early stop,
I
and
know
now
field
it's
goal
4th and 3.
attempt.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them in a way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interested to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
That's good defense.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's a hit. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
That's wonderful defense.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a
We got
game. They're trailing by
willpower.
3 to Boston College. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, and that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker there.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man on the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
No,
The
our
Gators
foot.
have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers.
There he goes. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. Not in lockstep there.
Overthrow.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Absolutely perfect. The lead is now back down to 9.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Cole. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to him again. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop him.
They'll run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
Balls it in, the first down and more. Going for the goal line. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Yeah, I gotta go raise up edge player. Ain't hurt.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want. So what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
From the crowd. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
I
really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graves. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind
That
of
is not a
strangling,
really
staying
good
really close to the
pass.
line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot at this DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quick strike complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We got
The
7
offense
sacks.
uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He's taking the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd
That's
down.
good.
3rd down's coming up.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do there.
Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Hauls it in. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Hello, sack.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th
They
down.
actually gonna go
Offense
for a
uses
timeout.
20 ticks remaining. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Looking for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays.